Indicators here. We are back with our second trade of the day. We're on our cash account. Our goal is this week. Last week it was $200 a day. Today it's about $300 per day. This week is $300 per day. And we're in 5 micros of gold. And why are we in this trade? Well, first off, and I'll tell you about these lines in a second, but we went from just indecision, gray candles, up and down with just a sideways action. This was absolute boringville here. After about, since the open, gold is just puttered around, super boring. Then we went from gray candles to red. Red is your second strongest downside candle. The Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to the data we see in the background. Okay, so you went from gray to red, and now we got hot pink. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. You got a ton of down confidence arrows. Look at these confidence arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down confidence arrows. Your Maverick Bear Bull, which is looking at order flow, a bunch of stuff, okay? Bunch of complex data to figure out who's in control, the bears or the bulls. And it called it way back here. When you were still going sideways, it said, hey, buddy, bears are in control. You might want to pay attention. And look, it is flushed down the whole way, okay? And we got in this way later than that. Maverick Trender is pegged to the top. When this line is pegged to the top here and it can't go any further, this is showing strength and momentum. You have a downtrend label. Look at this. See this whole move up? Your Maverick Trender was pegged to the top. Couldn't go any further. Now you're pegged to the top, but it's red, which is bearish. This is the Bear Bull indicator, and this is the Maverick Trender. And then finally, let me zoom this over here. Your Maverick Multi-X, 5 traders. Think of these as traders, 5 traders, all with a different style, all with different preferences, different fundamentals, yada, yada, yada. They're voting every tick. They're voting across 6 time frames. Okay? And right now I have it for time frame 1 through 15 because it was so boring of a market, didn't have a lot of energy. All 5 traders are voting bearish on the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute, the 10 minute, and almost all the 15. And look, we're only in 5 micros, folks. We're only in 5 micros and we're up $400. I probably risked, I just moved my stop loss way up here, but I probably risked about, call it about $50, and we're up $424. Now these lines here are the Maverick Auto Gold levels. These get auto printed every morning on your charts at 9:20 a.m. And actually, let me close out some of these. Let me, sorry, my goal is only $300 per day on this cash account so I can go trade my funded accounts. And so I don't want to give up. And we've already won one trade here. So I didn't need that much to get me over the $300 hump for the day on this cash account. And remember, week 1, we were just shooting for $200 a day. Week 2, we're shooting for $300 a day. And then next week, I'll push it into the $400 or $500 a day on this cash account. Now, these levels are like magnets, and they get auto printed on your chart. And when you close below one level, it really wants to get to the next level in that direction. Okay, but we would need a closure below this level to push to close to the next level. And you can go back. I was scalping these levels the day after Thanksgiving because the market was so boring. I actually was scalping from level to level. It was really fun. So you can go back and look at that videos, quite a few videos ago. All right, so we're only in 5 micros and we're up $500. If I was trading minis, I'd be up $5,000. And this is why I want to get this trade out of the way so I can go trade my funded accounts. All right, so we're up $540. Okay, and then boom, we just took 3 contracts off. So what are we up? $350 or so. We just closed out about $350. I'm going to move this to here, and I'm going to move this guy. See, now it wants to try like, it's going to try like heck to get to this next level. Because you had a closure below this level, it's going to really want to get to this next level, which I am going to chase it. Let's see here. Push, 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 baby. Push, push, push. Now, you don't want to get greedy and think it's going to 100% touch that level. Okay. There you go. Boom. Okay. So I've closed out, I don't know, at least $500, but $400 already. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this guy. I'm going to put it a few ticks above this level, and I'm just going to let this sucker ride. Now we might fall all day long, or might come up and get stopped out, and and I hit probably about $450 on this trade. Again, our goal is only $300 per day on this $5,000 cash account. Well, that was my initial balance, $5,000. I put $5,000 into a cash account. Now we have a bunch of funded accounts, but this was just something I wanted to do for fun. Okay, and again, these levels get auto printed on your chart every morning, and you can see how they just respect them to the T. Touched it, came down. Touched it, came down. Touched it, came down. Broke below it, wanted to get to the next level. Broke below it, wants to get to the next level. And look, you are literally a few ticks away from the next level. Now, sometimes it just comes close, and sometimes it touches it and breaks right through. Okay, we never go for the full move. Never, ever go for the full move. Okay, so listen, why were we in this trade? Red background, we're below the Maverick guide. When price breaks below this blue line, we go short. When price is above the blue line, we go long. Price above the blue line, we go long. Price below it, we go short. All these confidence arrows, 1, 2, 3, 4 down confidence arrows, okay? Look how close it came to this gold level. That's insane. So we'll probably get some retracement. I'll probably get stopped out for another $50 or something. We went from gray candles reversal to red, your second strongest down candle, to hot pink. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. And you saw that we were in only 5 micros, and we've closed out about $400 in 5 micros. That's insane. Your Maverick Bear Bull is saying this whole way down. It caught this whole way down. It's saying the bears are in control. And then your Maverick Multi-X, let me move this over. Your Maverick Multi-X, 5 traders, all with completely different fundamentals, completely different style, completely different preferences, are voting across 6 time frames. And they're pretty much 29 out of 30 votes are voting bearish on the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 3, the 5, the 10, and almost all the 15. Unbelievable. This is how we stack probability. Your Maverick Trender is completely pegged to the top. It cannot go any further. And this is not like an RSI where it like slowly comes up and slowly comes down. No, it's either at the top or it's at the bottom. So, and then you have a downtrend label. Folks, I wouldn't go long here. You know what I mean? Okay, so listen, and by the way, you have the Maverick Gold levels, which are just being hit to perfection. Look how close it came to this level. Look how close it came. All right, so listen, if you want edge in the market, if you want clear vision, if you want to know what's actually going on behind the scenes, what is the data actually behind the candle other than just having red and green candles on your chart? If you want edge in the market and clear vision of your charts, and we teach you how to use these, come check us out. Don't take my word for it, not financial advice. Come read what our traders are saying. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com. We've already hit our goal for the day on this cash account. I'm going to go trade my funded accounts, and I'm just going to let this sucker ride. Maybe I'll get closed out for a $50 gain on here, and we 1.5x'd our goal for the day. No, we'd actually would have doubled our goal for the day because we've already had a winning trade on this account. So we'll either double our goal for the day, and that's a beautiful thing, or this sucker will just keep pushing down, and we'll take a long ride. Either way, I'm pretty dang happy. All right. So come check us out. Would love to help you crush it. MaverickIndicators.com.